Well, when it comes to your retirement fees, they're a lot like termites. They're tiny, barely noticeable, and can eat away at your future. So Damon Roberts of Acute Wealth Advisors is here with some bug spray. Right? You like that? He and his partner Matt, they host their very own weekly retirement show, and they join us here every Wednesday on Sonoran Living. So before we dive into that, because I really want to know all about that, you have some big news. It's usually Acute Financial, but now it's Acute Wealth Advisors. Congratulations on the name change. Why?
You know, we are growing and expanding, and just felt like Acute Wealth Advisors better defined who we are and where we're going. And we still have the same acute or very specific focus in that we are helping people get ready for retirement, move into retirement, and stay retired. So that's all the same, but the name's new and different, and we think better.
Okay, very good. Then we have a new energy happening here, right? All right, so let's talk about fees, because a lot of people assume that fees are really no big deal, if they know they even exist, right? Sometimes they're hidden. How do we know really what we're paying and to whom we're paying it to?
Well, you know, I think everybody knows that fees are going to be part of their portfolio, but they're often very confused by them because you're right, they are hidden. They don't know where to find them. They don't know how much they should be paying, or really how to evaluate how much they should pay.
Well, and you don't even really know what to ask for, because I found, thanks to you guys, actually, by the way, I started asking questions, you know, with my financial advisor, and come to find out there were fees on fees that I didn't know. Is that typical scenario?
Yeah, a lot of times people will come in and they think either I'm not paying any fees at all, especially on IRAs and 401ks, or they know their management fee but don't know the rest of the story. And one of the biggest culprits is mutual funds. Mutual funds have fund management fees, they have marketing expenses, and they also have transaction costs, and then on top of that, some of them even have front-end or back-end loaded commission charges. Wow.
That's a lot of fees. So if somebody comes in, give us, what should we be asking exactly, Damon? How do we know what to ask for?
You want to ask what are any front end or back end load commissions that I'm paying on any mutual funds.
Okay, front and back end load. Okay.
You want to understand above and beyond that, what is all the fees on a mutual fund, and then are there any management fees? So what are they charging you overall just to manage and put you in all these different investments?
So you're saying a commission fee and a management fee are two different fees?
They can be.
They can be, but should they be?
No, you know, the way we run our practice is we have one fee, and that covers everything, and it needs to be reasonable.
Okay.
Right?
What do you say? What is reasonable?
Depending on the size of your portfolio, you really want to look at somewhere between 0.5% and 1.5% is what I think is reasonable.
Overall?
Overall.
Okay.
Overall. Okay. And above that, to put that into perspective, if any additional 1% that you're paying in fees takes 10 years or a decade of your retirement income out.
Oh.
So it's a big deal.
That is a big deal. So you have to do the math on that one. You have to really know the questions to ask and figure it out. But fees are typical, right?
Yes.
Some fees.
You know, you like to get paid for what you do,
well, you know,
just like I do. Fees are going to be part of the equation, but this is money you've saved, and you need to be getting the better bang for your buck.
Yeah.
And you need to understand how to evaluate that. Am I getting what I'm paying for?
Okay. All right. Good information, as always, Damon. Thank you so much. So, you know what? If you're not sure what you're paying for in your fees, then Damon has an awesome offer for you today. If you're one of the first 10 people to call in right now and qualify, you will get a portfolio x-ray. It's free of charge. And here's that number to call, 480-620-6907. You have to be approaching retirement or already retired to qualify, and Damon will look at your accounts and see how much money you're handing over every month in fees. You can also visit their website at acutewealthadvisors.com for more information.